Right, here I am then, in the Four Winds car park in the Merivale area of Dartmoor, just about to set off on a bit of an adventure, going camping, so we'll see how that goes. I'll try and record a few more clips so you can come along with me. So, see you later. Okay, just crossed the road. Going to be taking this stony track on the north side of Merivale, heading up to Great Mis Tor, going past Little Mis Tor en route. Not particularly scenic this bit, but hopefully the views will improve as we get higher. Just looking up the path to Great Mis Tor. Little Mis Tor in the foreground, slightly to the right. Great Mis Tor at the top. One thing that's slightly disconcerting is there's a large red flag flying on the top, which means that the military range is active. I'm not planning on going into the range today, but it could be a noisy night. We'll see. Just looking down Merivale from slightly above Little Mis Tor. It's very warm and hazy. Weather forecast, so it won't rain. Although, to be honest, it won't surprise me too much. We had a few spots, but we'll see. It's only plenty warm enough. Just scanning round, looking down towards Perth, where you can't really see it very much. And looking up there to Great Mis Tor with the red flag flying. The range boundary is about 200 metres to my right, so my intention is to steer well clear of it. Right, onward. Right, so here we are up at Great Mis Tor. That's the top of the Tor itself with the old flag flying. I'll come round. On the top of the hill over there is the big mast above Princetown. Looking down Merivale. A bit hazy, but the silver strip in the distance, about as far as you can see over that way, is Plymouth Sound. Okay, as I come round a bit further, Great Staple Tor, Roos Tor, and a pimple on the horizon over there is Brent Tor, the one with the church on the top of it. And coming around a bit further, there's the rest of Great Mis Tor. And back to the flag. I think I found myself a reasonably flat bit with not too many tussocks of grass and not too much horse muck, so it's not a horse's bedroom that I'm going to try and sleep in, hopefully. But I think this little bit here might well do me. So I'm on the west side of the Tor. The wind's coming from the north. I'm sheltered by the winds. Not much breeze. I guess it will die off later anyway. So we'll see how we go. So, home for the night. I think it's a reasonable pitch. It's only the second time I put this tent up. I think it's okay. Put a couple of guy lines out because it's not breezy. I put the door facing slightly uphill so I don't slide out in the middle of the night. I guess that means I'll end up as a crumpled heap at the bottom, but that's better than falling out the front. So time for a brew, I think. So there we are, got a little gas stove, Soto Windmaster. Seems to have brought a cup of water to the boil in a couple of minutes, which is jolly good. So, time for a cup of tea. Dinner on the go. Nice simple one. It's Morrison's chicken tikka masala out of a tin, and some Uncle Ben's rice, all chucked in and warmed up on the stove. It smells pretty good actually. I'm quite looking forward to it. Bubbling away nicely. What more could you want? Apart, that is, from a Cano wife beater. Just the one, Mrs. Wembley. A skylark twittering on a rock about 15 metres away from me. Well, there we are. I guess we'd have to say we're wild camping. I used to go camping about 50 years ago when I used to go rock climbing. In those days it was just called camping. A bit like wild swimming and swimming. I don't know why everything has to be a bit wild these days. But anyway, here we are. Just down from Great Mis Tor on Dartmoor, in the camping zone on Dartmoor, so it's all perfectly legal. No one else in sight. I did hear a rattle of a machine gun whilst I was putting the tent up. It was a long way away, and I haven't got any bullet holes in the tent yet, so hopefully we'll be all right. In fact, there was a military Land Rover at the end of the road that I walked up, which I did see. It was unmanned when I came past, but I did see it driving slowly back down the track, so perhaps the squaddies have got home for the night. Let's hope so. Anyway, that's it for now. Bye. Well, good morning. Not a bad night. I've had better night's sleep, but it wasn't too bad by any means. It's a lovely morning. It's about 6:30. I'm amazed how dry everything is. There's no dew, no condensation in the tent. Looking west over towards Cornwall, there's some low-level mist in the valleys over there. Don't know if you can see it on the camera. Lovely morning. Didn't get up for the sunrise. I've got a few friends here. It didn't bother me at all, so all good on Dartmoor. So there we are then. First night wild camping on Dartmoor. I have to say that living in a small tent up here in conditions like this is fairly straightforward. It might be another story though if it was blowing a hoolie or lasting it down with rain, particularly the latter. But anyway, it's 5 to 8. I had my breakfast, pot of instant porridge. It's not something I'd normally eat, but I must admit it wasn't too bad at all. Glass of orange juice, a cup of coffee, everything all packed up. The world is good. As you can see, it's t-shirt weather already up here. It wasn't all that warm overnight, but it's warming up very quick now. Anyway, I'm off for the quick trudge back to the car. Hope it's still there and in one piece. We'll see. So that could be it for now. If anything dramatic happens, I might record another clip. But otherwise, adios.